So, hey, just checking in with everybody. Do we still believe in science or not? Because I'm asking from inside what can only be described as the dumbest timeline imaginable. It's 2025. Trump is back in the White House like herpes with a second term. And guess who he's picked to lead our nation's public health? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Yep, Bobby the Brain Fog himself is now Secretary of Health and Human Services, which makes sense if by health we mean delusional and by services we mean group hallucinations. This is a guy who once said, and I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up, Wi-Fi radiation opens your blood-brain barrier so toxins can get in. Sir, your blood-brain barrier is fine. It's your critical thinking barrier that's completely shot. Like Wi-Fi, that that's your villain origin story. The rest of us will worry about climate collapse and fascism, and this dude's out here doing battle with the router energy. Router, they're in your brain. They're watching your dreams. He also said, again, real quote, HIV does not cause AIDS. Cool, cool, cool. So we gave the country's top health position to a guy whose medical knowledge peaked somewhere between Reagan's press secretary and a MySpace blog. This man is two conspiracy theories away from wearing tinfoil condoms. Like, how did this job interview even go? Did Trump just go, I need someone who thinks vaccines are genocide? Wi-Fi is gay, mind control, and anthrax can be cured with elderberries. You're hired. Like, did Trump think Bobby's got a strong immune system because he eats lots of dirt? He's a natural kind of guy. Look, I try to be tolerant. I have had conversations with flat earthers. I've listened to someone explain why birds aren't real. I've even watched an entire YouTube documentary about how Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone named Melissa. I get it. People are stupid. It's fine. But this is end stage idiocracy. We gave the entire public health infrastructure of the United States to a man who thinks chemicals in the water are turning children transgender. Again, and I quote, there's heavy metals in the water and atrazine, and it's causing gender confusion. That's not science. That's your stoned uncle energy from a Thanksgiving nobody wanted to attend. And this would all be hilarious if people weren't actually dying. Because that's the thing. These moronic beliefs, they don't just stay on Facebook threads or RFK Jr.'s booger brained podcast. They bleed out into real policy. They shape what medications people can get and what research gets funded, what resources we allocate during actual pandemics. And who suffers? It's not Bobby Jr., it's not Karen and Chad from the Freedom Juice Telegram group. No, it's your grandma. It's the baby with cancer. It's the immunocompromised person who can't even go to a Walgreens without dressing like Darth Vader in a hazmat suit. But go ahead. Tell me how your personal freedom means more than everyone else's survival. Anti-vaxxers love to say that they did their own research. Yeah? Where? Like the University of Facebook comments? Did you get your PhD in epidemiology from a live stream hot tub debate between Joe Rogan and a drunk chiropractor? You trust your cousin Billy, who failed biology twice, but not 99.9% of infectious disease experts? Please make it make sense. And by the way, these people are not pro health. They're not pro body autonomy. They're pro convenient bullshit. The same guy who screams, I won't put that poison in my body, is washing down gas station boner pills with a Monster Energy drink while vaping barbecue sauce. Like you are not a temple. You're a cursed Chuck E. Cheese mascot. And don't get me started on the natural immunity crowd. These people think licking dirt and chugging kombucha is better than a vaccine created by scientists who studied for 15 years just to afford the same health insurance plan as your goddamn dog. I don't need vaccines. I've got essential oils. Great. When you get tetanus, try diffusing lavender up your ass and let me know how that goes. But again, it's not just about the stupidity. It's literally about the cruelty. It's about this absolute vacuum of compassion in America right now. Like you'll fight for the fetus who couldn't care less if a 3-year-old dies of RSV because you don't want to wear a cloth mask for 10 minutes at the farmer's market. We are so far gone that empathy is now a political position. People think caring is woke. Like having a conscience is now liberal propaganda. And it's all being driven by grifters like RFK Jr., who profit off of fear, misinformation, and attention, like it's a reverse Oprah. You get a conspiracy, you get a conspiracy, everybody gets a conspiracy. Well, what's next? RFK Jr. bans sunscreens because it blocks your soul light? We get vaccine cards made of crystals and vibes? At this point, Planned Parenthood is going to start offering chakra realignments. So look, I don't care if you voted red, blue, or for a possum with a law degree. We have to stop pretending that science is debatable and that the truth is optional. That every dumbass with a ring light and a podcast is equal to an immunologist who hasn't slept since 2020. You don't get to Google your way out of reality. You can't eat elderberry gummies and freedom your way out of a viral pandemic. And if you don't believe me, cool, don't get vaccinated, but stay the fuck away from the rest of us while your pineapple juice cleanse your lungs back to life. But for the rest of us, like the rest of us who actually give a damn about science, about community, and the people that we love, let's keep fighting for a world where compassion is contagious. Even if RFK thinks compassion is mind control frequency broadcasted from outer space lizards. Now, if you excuse me, I have an appointment to microchip my bloodstream with a triple vax mocha booster, and I'm running late. So I'll see y'all later. Till next time, please go get your goddamn shots.